Narelle, good morning to you. Thanks so much for joining us this morning. Can I just first of all ask how the family is doing?
Good morning, Peter. Yes, we're fairly distressed, of course, and sad to have lost our mum. We're very sad that we couldn't be there at the end. But we're doing okay. Yeah.
I can't imagine how difficult this is for you, Narelle, at the moment. I once again appreciate your time. You did say the last time we spoke to you that you had hoped that you might be able to get in and at least see Norma. Were you able to do that?
No, we weren't able to. My daughter was going to go, and we were allowed to be in there for 15 minutes, but we just felt that the risk of the COVID was too high. And we've all got, what's the word? You know, when you're at risk yourselves, we just felt we couldn't. But my daughter took flowers and a card and asked one of the nurses caring for Mum to read it to her, and we think that probably helped a little bit.
Did you get a message back? Did you know if that kind of computed that even though she was alone?
We didn't get a message back, but she did pass not all that long after that. So
okay.
We just felt that perhaps she knew we were thinking of her, and that's the main thing.
So did she die alone in the end?
Well, she would have had a nurse with her, I'd imagine. Yes. Yeah, no family. That's really sad at 100.
Yeah. How do you describe a whole collection of feelings that you must have at the moment, Narelle?
Well, I'm a bit of a realist, and Mum was 100, but it's just an awful situation that, you know, the COVID thing has made it so difficult for everybody, for the family. And I don't think that's anybody's fault. It's just life at the moment. And yes, you know, there's a lot of strong feelings there, but that's the way it is. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you'd be aware of the Royal Commission this week and the debate that's taking place at the moment, and the government has defended its position, saying that it was well prepared and had been so since January, but the Commission revealed this week that it wasn't prepared. You're a victim. Your family is a victim in all of this. What would you say about that?
Well, obviously, a lot of things went wrong. I just think people, you know, I'm sure these places thought they genuinely were prepared. I don't think anybody realised exactly how bad it was going to be. And I just think, well, I know with Kirkbrae in particular, like so many staff got sick within such a short space of days, and those sick staff just had to go. And, you know, I don't think anyone could have prepared properly for that. I really don't. And even though I hate what happened, it's just the COVID thing that's done that. Yeah.
And how has communication been? How had communication been with staff in those final days?
Yeah, it was very hard between when all the staff were diagnosed and left and Eastern Health came in. There was a period of about 5 days, I think, where we didn't have any communication, and that was really difficult. I'd imagine when those staff went in, goodness knows how difficult it would have been for them. When I finally got on to somebody, I was really pleased that it was an actual nurse that spoke to me. She rang. I got onto a senior nurse there, and he got a nurse that was looking after my mum to ring me back, and that was really good because I thought, well, at least she knows Mum and she knows what's really happening to my mum. And from that point on, the Eastern Health were ringing my family every day. So, and the person that was ringing was a person that was caring for Mum. So that helped a lot, yeah.
Narelle, what do you want people to know about your experience?
I don't think there is much to know. You know, it's all been in the news. Everybody knows how hard it's been for anyone who's got oldies in the system. I just think this COVID thing, it's the same as any disaster, bushfire, whatever. Everyone prepares the best they can, and it wasn't enough. So I don't know how you do that. I don't know. I don't know what the message is. It's just, yeah.
No doubt it's
out of control.
No doubt it's still raw for you as well. I mean, is there any room for anger in all of this, Narelle, or have you kind of moved on from that?
Well, some of my family are angry. I'm not. I'm not that sort of a person. I just feel that everybody involved with the oldies would have done the best they could. I really believe that. And no one could have foreseen all those staff getting sick within a couple of days, basically. I'm not angry. And I know at the end Mum was well cared for in the last few days. So you get some comfort from that. But, yeah, just a terrible thing.
Well, just finally, you know, what would you like people to know about Norma? How will you remember her?
My mum was, she was a battler and a fighter right to the end, and she was a little lady, but she was very feisty, and all her family loved her, and she'll be well remembered. Yeah.
Narelle, I appreciate your time this morning. I know how difficult, well, I can't imagine actually how difficult this is for you, but from all of us here at Sky, we're so sorry for your loss.
Thank you, Peter.
And I hope you get some comfort somehow in the coming days and weeks.
Yeah, thanks very much, Peter. And of course now we can only have 10 people at the funeral too, so that's pretty much immediate family. But at least we can do that, so yeah. All right.
Okay, Narelle, thank you so much.
That's okay. Thanks, Peter.